Welcome back to the Crafty Elf Show. I'm your host, the Crafty Elf. And we're here to bring some holiday cheer back to all you people away from the North Pole with our helpful crafty hints. Today we're going to have something really appropriate because though it's really below zero here up in the North Pole, and maybe it is down by where you are, and we were looking forward to this because it has to do with making a hot chocolate and all the things you can do with whipped cream and cherries and all right there. Alright, so let's get this show warming us up on the road. Hey, what is this? Paper? What am I gonna do with this paper? What the heck? They told me at the production meeting that we were going to have hot chocolate and you hand me a piece of paper! Well, on today's program, what we're gonna be doing is making snowflakes! At this time of year, doesn't that make us think of snowflakes and warm and toasty and cold? But snowflakes! Alright, so what we're gonna do is make some paper snowflakes that you can hang. What kid doesn't like a snowflake, right? You know, they get so excited, you give a piece of paper, tell them they're gonna make snowflakes, there's all kind of energy generated, and we know the kids need more energy this time of year. So let's just dig right in or cut right into this snowflake right here. Alright, so the first thing we're doing is gonna do a couple of cuts like this. Alright, now isn't that great? Look at all those designs. Who wouldn't like this hanging off their tree or off their ceiling, for a matter of fact? But let's take a look at our other ones. Let's take a look at some other things we can do with them. Hold on a second. Alright, let's really get working on this piece of paper. This is the Jumbotron of snowflakes. And make sure you have parents' supervision when you're using some of those more extreme tools for making snowflakes. Some of the other snowflake papers you can use are you even old calendar hanging around, one of those old 2013 calendars. Just sitting there and you haven't put anything in them, you get them through the mail or whatever. Well, just use them to make a snowflake. They're very colorful, so you have to spend time coloring. Speaking of coloring, here's one made out of coffee filters. Yeah, well, you know, you could make a couple of hundred of them, and Mom and Dad will be looking for their coffee filters, and you have to tell them, hey, maybe it's time to go down to Snowbucks and get yourself some coffee. And you can have some time making more coffee filter snowflakes. And, of course, when you're tearing through those presents, you got some leftover paper, use them, recycle them with some snowflake wrapping paper. Also, you might make some handcrafted specialty snowflakes, like this Doctor Who snowflake, or the Sherlock variety. And if you got a red wall, here's a special Jammy Dodger snowflake. We also have some for the foodies out there. It's called the salted caramel snowflake. And it's already plated for you. Hey, leave those caramels alone. We need them. They're doing a show here. With elves, though, they understand the caramels. It's just don't quite get the salt. You have to use lots of it. Salted caramels. I don't even know what salted caramel is. But anyway, it's very popular right now. So give yourself a chance with these salted caramel snowflakes. Well, thanks for joining me for another edition of the Crafty Elf, and I hope you enjoy these, making lots of snowflakes this time of year, and just putting it all over your house, on your tree, in your bedroom, wherever. Thanks for joining me. Well, from here from the North Pole, hope you have a warm, toasty holiday season.
Hello folks, welcome to Luck of the Draw, where two contestants